Welcome to the Sharon Jones Show, where we're keeping up with the Joneses. And now here's your host, Sharon Jones.
Hi, welcome to the Sharon Jones Show. I am so already tickled happy today because I have a comedian coming up on set with me. You'll learn more about him, maybe want to book him for your next event, your next show, whatever. He is available to be booked, and he's coming up next so you can learn him and his personality. And I'm honored to have him in the station today on set with me. And you guys keep it locked right with the Joneses. You can't go wrong. Be back in a minute.
Greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Reverend Justin E. Garner Jr. I'm the pastor of the Cornerstone Full Gospel Church. I'm also an author of the book Through the Eyes of the Watchman. We'd like to invite each and every person to come out and be with us. Our services are Sunday morning at 11 a.m., Sunday night at 6 p.m., and Thursday is our midweek service at 7 p.m. We also have a ladies' meeting Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So we'd like to invite everybody to come out and be with us and just have your liberty in the Lord.
Sip and Paint with Creations is the ultimate paint experience. Award-winning artist Wanda D will guide you through painting, dancing, and the overall interactive art experience. Children's parties, couples parties, team building, or girls' night out. Sip and Paint with Creations. Give us a call or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Sharon Jones Show. I am sitting on set. You know, when you're in the presence of a comedian, it's always a funny time. So you can't help but to laugh because that's what they do. That's their skills. They're gifted for that, and you have to respect them for it. So today I have on set with me an awesome comedian, well heard of, well sought, but very, very, very humble spirit. And I have on with me Mr. Elijah Morris, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about his career. So how are you today?
I am doing great, Miss Jones.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. I love it.
You just
life.
love it.
Loving life. It is it's so good to be alive.
Yes, it is. You know, you radiated from the front room when I first walked up into the area, the waiting area. And of course, you can look at you and just say, oh, yeah, that's the comedian. He's arrived. So it's good that I know that laughter is definitely good for the soul.
Yes, it is.
And I'm so glad you took time out of your very busy schedule to stop in and just share with us just some warmth and some love and a little bit of laughter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so tell me, how did you get started, Mr. Morris?
Well, I'm one of those guys that all I watch is comedies. And I think it comes from growing up in Chicago, growing up in a dysfunctional family.
Okay.
And when you grow up in a dysfunctional family, you learn to laugh at a lot of things. A lot of people take it serious, they fall apart, but somehow you find comedy in it. And you just take those things and you know, where people have harder times, you laugh. And then you say, well, you know, I can't focus on all the bad things I went through. So I look at, how can I turn this? Either you can be sad or you can be happy. It's your choice.
Choices.
And so the choice I choose to do is to bring laughter, because I think laughter is a gift from God.
Yes.
I don't think you can be too religious because you don't know how to laugh.
Yeah.
If you can't laugh, then, I mean, what's the use of even being here?
Yeah.
And I think comedy is a gift from God. I think God laughs at us at times. So
that's why I stated it like I did. It is a gift.
It is a gift.
Certain people just can do certain things.
Yes.
You know, for as a daycare worker, count us out. We ain't doing that. Not
ma'am.
Well.
Yes,
we may
ma'am.
do it, but our heart is not in it because it's not our gift. You know, for as elderly people, you know, there's just certain things he equips us with. And when you find out what your purpose is, then you can minister through your purpose and your pain.
And that is the main thing.
Yeah.
My purpose is to, it's in the ministry of help.
Yes.
It's to help people, but in the same breath, I can turn bad situations, get people to see them different, and just have them laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
And it's actually, God told me it's called therapeutic Christian comedy.
All right.
It's like if a person went into a counselor's office and sat there and he talked to them, make them feel better. What mine is done on stage. It's like I got everybody laying on this big old couch, and I stand there, and I talk to you about bill collectors. I talk to you about bad breath people in the church. I talk to you about hard-head kids and all these kind of things. And it's just to make people, just to get them to laugh. So next time they're going through something, instead of, you know, succumbing to it and everything, a pastor told me one time, he said, what do you see when you're going through it?
Wow.
And what I see is laughter.
Oh, yeah.
I laugh at myself.
Oh, my.
If David can encourage yourself, you gotta learn how to laugh at yourself too.
Okay, now, encourage
So I
yourself
laugh.
and laugh at yourself.
I laugh, and I
Wow.
laugh a lot.
Good
I
for
just,
you.
and my kids laugh. We all sit around the house laughing. And my daughters, they love when I start telling them stories. And,
Oh.
and my oldest daughter is what, 33? Yeah.
Really?
She'll be 34 this year. And so we sit there and we just talk and we laugh and we laugh. And it builds something up. You're going through a hard, something hard, but laughter, kind of like it's a pressure relief, like crying.
Yeah. You're so right about it.
So I choose to laugh.
I concur with you.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. Let me tell you something you don't probably know about me. I been acknowledged as the mother of fashion and entertainment. Columbus, Georgia. I have a city proclamation.
Yes, ma'am.
20 years strong. The purpose behind it, I was finding that when we were doing the fashion models, we would always pray and open up our fashion events because I don't do anything without putting God in the forefront, in the head of everything we do. Invite Holy Spirit. Then we take off into the entertainment part. The thing about it, I was incorporating comedy. I would always get one comedian to either help me host the show, or I would get one comedian to actually perform in the show. So they were like, we're going to see fashion and comedy. Then I got so good at it when I retired 20 years from the fashion industry and got my title Mother of Fashion and Entertainment. I said, well, everybody knows me for that, but I don't want to be so busy with all that fashion stuff. I've done it for years, and I'm kind of just, you know. So I start bringing comedians. I was doing 3 a year, every year. This is the only year I have not brought 3 different comedian shows, and I get all my comedians from around different areas, you know, Atlanta, Florida, and people actually come out. I've had comedians that come. They're from, been on Def Comedy Jam and everywhere, but they're only gospel comedians. Some of them can do clean. Some of them can do just a regular. I don't deal with them. I respect them for their skills, but that is not the platform that I have. So everything is clean come through my arena. Some of them can do both of our, but either way it goes, my performances are all that. You know, I never had the opportunity to meeting you till now, and everybody's been bugging me about when is your next comedy show, because I'm known for all the clean comedy. They call me the gospel comedy woman. And it's amazing someone so unique like yourself coming to the Sharon Jones show, and you're touching on something, because I believe that laughter, because I do a lot of laughing.
Me too.
When I get my Georgia Power bill, I start laughing. I'm like, they ain't gonna get paid for half of it. You know, either a previous or all of it, or I'll take the one before that. So I'm laughing, but it's a good thing.
It is.
Because
really
my bills get paid. My lights don't go off. I'm just laughing that I'm only gonna pay you for 1 month. And I see 2 on the bill, okay? So don't play. And people always say, Sharon, you're so much full of laughter, but you just be naturally talking. And I can see that you're just sitting naturally talking. And you're really talking real talk.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but it's so funny because of your presentation. They said it's not how it is. Sometimes it's how you present.
It's how you present.
So, so keep it locked. We'll be right back on next session talking with our comedian. You guys know what to do. I feel a world coming.
Through the Fire is a worship arts ministry located at 3604 Macon Road, Suite 19 in Columbus, Georgia. Through the Fire Ministries ministers by way of workshops, conferences, blogs, and books. Our Worship Arts Academy offers classes on worship, leadership, self-esteem, and discipline. Find us on Facebook or visit our website.
Greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Reverend Justin E. Garner Jr. I'm the pastor of the Cornerstone Full Gospel Church. I'm also an author of the book Through the Eyes of the Watchman. We'd like to invite each and every person to come out and be with us. Our services are Sunday morning, at 11 a.m., Sunday night at 6 p.m., and Thursday is our midweek service at 7 p.m. We also have a ladies' meeting Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So we'd like to invite everybody to come out and be with us and just have your liberty in the Lord.
Sweet and Sassy Hair Salon, featuring top-of-the-line hairstylists, nail tech, fabulous retail products, eyelash bar, and much, much more. Sweet and Sassy Hair Salon is an upscale salon catering to women of all ethnicities. Stop by for any of your beauty or spa needs. Located at 3031 Manchester Expressway in Columbus, Georgia, next to Peachtree Mall and right behind Crystal.
Welcome back to the Sharon Jones Show. We're here already starting to crack up in the studio because we have the funny man himself with us. And I think next segment, we're going to ask him to just come on up and give us some good jokes and just do a little stand-up maybe. Because, hey, I know y'all feel something inside of you that just wants to come out of you today. And I tell you, certain people can do certain things and they can pull some things from you. You know, stress and all that goes in under what you do, because when they come with it, you can bring it out and relieve.
Relieve it. It's a comedy it's like, you know, God is so wise. God is so wise. He used things to help us, even sports. Sports help us do a lot of things. It brings forth unity, even for that moment, everything God do. And when you start talking about comedy and the way people just laugh, people really just forget about things, and they focus on what you're saying, and then you can actually apply it to your life. That's why God says therapeutic. You get the people to look at things. Next time they're going through this, they say, remember what he said about these bills? And then they start going like, because God has everything. Everything He has under control.
Come on now.
So I just love doing it. I love talking about it. I mean, the Lord, after I retired out of the military, the Lord told me, He said, I want you to go to school. So I put it off for 5.5 years. I became a contractor. So I'm teaching all these infantry guys, and I'm still talking to guys about jokes and everything. And then when my contract ended, he said, I want you to go to school. I said, what I'm gonna go to school for? He said, well, you like helping people, right? I said, yeah. So I go to school, and I get a master's degree, right, in clinical mental health and counseling from Troy State University. That's awesome. So I think I'm getting it, so I can go into these corporations and do counseling and all these kind of things. No. I'm getting it for comedy. Yeah. He said, I want you to know how to relate to the people. Oh, my God. You got to know them. So I learned all these things. I know a lot of things about people, but now I learned all these other things about these different scholars like Sigmund Freud and Erickson and all these others and Carl Jung. And I'm going like, okay. So this is how people really think, and this is how they are. So now you know how to tap on them. Even the most quietest, introverted person, you can pull something out of them, even just sitting there talking with them. So I do comedy because I see so much in it. It's so much in it for people to just laugh and just laugh at yourself. Okay. Stop taking life so serious.
All right now.
Stop trying to get all the money.
Yeah.
Just get you enough.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow ain't promised.
No way. Okay.
So I just do it just to make people, oh, I love it. It's like a passion. If it was a drug, though, I'd be on it.
Oh my.
A comedic drug or something. I don't know, a comedy drug. But it's a blessing that that God uses us to do certain things because He says each joint supply. Yeah. I don't want all y'all to be good at this. I need somebody good at this. Yeah. I need somebody good at that. I need Sharon Jones to do this show. Yes. I need you to get in position. 20 years ago, I need to be in position because Elijah coming on this day. Yes. Everything about divine connection. So I believe God. I search God. I said, Lord, all I want to work for is you. People ask what I do. I've been cleaning the church for 17 years in our church. And they say, well, why you do it? Because I love God.
Servant.
I don't need
I've been talking on servant the last.
Servitude is the attitude, Miss Sharon.
Yes. It's been on me so.
I love it. I love it. Oh. Everybody that know me and say, yeah, you need somebody help you, go get him. I tell everybody, no respect to person from the newest to the person who at the top of the mountain. Because God said, I love them all. Yes. And so all I can do is do comedy. Hopefully I can pull
Yes.
And I look at comedy as my stepping stone, because what I really want to do is plays. I love theater.
Oh, my God.
I love theater. I love it. So I got 7 plays written that I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to say, I need one. And God said, always be prepared.
My God.
Don't get prepared. Be prepared. So they need it, you go, there it is.
Praise God.
When can we do it?
Praise God.
And so that's the beauty of it. So I just love it. I love helping. I love going. I love pushing. I don't never get tired. I'm going to keep going, keep going.
God.
And I say when I'm about 95, I'll probably take a break.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I told him I rest when I'm dead.
Yeah.
I get all the rest I need when I'm
Ooh,
dead.
man, all I want to hear is welcome home.
Oh, well done.
You done well, because anything else, it just ain't going to be it.
It ain't going to cut it.
I don't need all this stuff out here. I tell that because I'm a Sunday school teacher too. I teach the children.
There you go.
And I tell them, I say, your parents should be your role models, not 50 cents. I got nothing against those guys. They got God's gift, but they use it for something else.
My God.
It's still God's, but they use it for something else. I say, but what about your dad? What about your mom? What about your uncle? What is somebody in there you should be modeling yourself, because they're the ones that's there. So I do a lot of mentoring of children.
Oh my, get them thinking.
Yeah, I get them thinking.
Wow.
I try to get, I think I gravitate towards the hard-headed kids.
Yeah.
The one, because I was one of them kids at one time, growing up in Chicago. So what I do is I try to get them to see themselves from a profile, because God told me, he said, everybody looks in the mirror. He said, what I want you to do is to get them to see themselves at a different angle and see what they can accomplish. So that's what I did, growing up in a dysfunctional family in Chicago. I got looking around and say, I can't stay here. And I tell my daughters, I say, you wouldn't believe, but even as young as 5 years old, I was looking at everybody going, I can't stay here. And I grew up Muslim.
Oh my.
So I grew up in a Muslim house, listen to this now. I said, I can't do this. It's how God separates somebody in the family.
Yeah.
And no matter how hard they push, it just don't stick to you. It rolls off. I can't see myself hating people. And I'm going like,
that's not of God.
The only one that ever rose was Jesus.
He's a God of love.
All I know, rest of them still in the dirt.
Hey, Jesus.
They dead. Wow. And only Jesus ascended. So, I'm going like, but this is going to follow. And so it's just a blessing. So he gave me this gift of comedy, and I just love doing it. Everywhere I go, I just start talking. Just sitting there talking, and it just people just start laughing. I don't know what they're laughing about.
Well, it don't matter. Just for you to know, you just know that God. You guys keep it locked with the Joneses. We'll be right back after commercial break, and we're gonna let him do either stand-up comedy or sit down, whichever one he want to do. We own it for comedy time. Okay? See you in just a minute.
Sip and Paint with Creations is the ultimate paint experience. Award-winning artist Wanda D will guide you through painting, dancing, and the overall interactive art experience. Children's parties, couples parties, team building, or girls' night out. Sip and Paint with Creations. Give us a call or visit our website.
Greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Reverend Justin E. Garner Jr. I'm the pastor of the Cornerstone Full Gospel Church. I'm also an author of the book Through the Eyes of the Watchman. We'd like to invite each and every person to come out and be with us. Our services are Sunday morning at 11 a.m., Sunday night at 6 p.m., and Thursday is our midweek service at 7 p.m. We also have a ladies' meeting Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So we'd like to invite everybody to come out and be with us and just have your liberty in the Lord.
Through the Fire is a worship arts ministry located at 3604 Macon Road, Suite 19 in Columbus, Georgia. Through the Fire Ministries ministers by way of workshops, conferences, blogs, and books. Our Worship Arts Academy offers classes on worship, leadership, self-esteem, and discipline. Find us on Facebook or visit our website. Sweet and Sassy Hair Salon, featuring top-of-the-line hairstylists, nail tech, fabulous retail products, eyelash bar, and much, much more. Sweet and Sassy Hair Salon is an upscale salon catering to women of all ethnicities. Stop by for any of your beauty or spa needs. Located at 3031 Manchester Expressway in Columbus, Georgia, next to Peachtree Mall and right behind Crystal.
Welcome back to the Sharon Jones Show. I invited the comedian to also do some stand-up or sit-down comedy. He chose to sit down and want to keep me on the set. So I might as well talk to him and see what's in his mind. What's on your mind? What is something that you really do that just moves you as a person? Tell me some jokes.
Well, one of the things that I do, I think about Adam. And I think a lot of times, when you think about Adam, I always say, man, if Adam wouldn't have messed up, we could still be. I can look at my great granddaddy, and still be talking to him. But because Adam sat there, and first of all, first mistake Adam made, I tell you, I said, mistake, women don't like this one though. I say the mistake Adam made was that God sat down with Adam and said, Adam, now I know you need a helpmeet. Adam said, yeah, Lord, I really do need one. He said, well, what you gonna give me? God said, I'm gonna make a woman. You gonna say jump, she gonna say high. You gonna say run, she gonna say how fast. You gonna wake up anytime, give me something to eat, she gonna run. You gonna say roll over, she gonna roll over, get up. She gonna do anything you want. Adam go like, yeah. But remember, Adam made out the image of God. So Adam started thinking, wait a minute now. Adam said, Lord said, Adam, you got a question? Adam said, yeah. He said, something like this, Lord. I mean, anything I want, yeah. Adam said, well, how much this gonna cost me? And the Lord said, it'll cost your arm and leg. So Adam gets pissed in his mind. He walked around, like this. I don't know. Adam said, well, what can I get for a rib? And that's what we got now. Y'all talk back. They want to fight. Women want to jump on you, want to beat you up. They out here doing that. And I say, Adam, you messed up. If we just would have had somebody did all this thing, we have to worry about this. And women don't like it. They going like, wait a minute now. Because you know how women are now. Women are like, I wish you would put your hands on me.
Okay.
Because women are tough.
Yeah.
Getting beat up and all this kind of stuff. And it's just one of them things that I think about. Because dealing with my own wife.
Yeah.
And, she has a Honda. And one of the things that she always say is, I got to take my car to the Honda dealer. I'm going like, no, just take it down the street. And then God said, wait a minute now. Why you want to take it down the street? She bought it from Honda. He said, that's why she talking back to you. And I said, what you mean, Lord? God said, well, when she started cutting up, you should come to me. So my wife caught me in there praying one day. I said, Lord, this woman you got, she talking back. She won't listen. I'm going to God because I got a problem with her. And God going like, well, you gotta talk to Adam about that. Everything come right back to Adam. And my wife caught me doing it. It was actually, she caught me doing that. I was one of my little mad modes on. I'm tired of the woman doing this, Lord. And I look at her and she over there praying to me. I'm tired of him doing everything I say she's doing. So God listened to both of us. So I'm going like, wow, man. And God said, just like you going to me, she come to me too.
All right.
So it's like one of those things. And then you talking about saints in the church with bad breath. I said, only one's bad is the pretty people with bad breath or is the ugly folk with bad breath? Because I said, well, it got to be the pretty people because we never expect their breath to stink. So all our guards are down. So when they come in, the first thing they come in, they go like, hey, and all that breath catch you. And I said, then you go to BHM, which is breath hold mode. Everybody does it. You go like, they just looking. And so I say, well, how do you battle bad breath? So Holy Spirit said, carry an ink pen. I said, ink pen? He said, yeah. He said, you hold your breath as long as you can. And then when they're talking, you drop the ink pen. Because all the clean air is on the ground, like in the fire. So you drop down there. And this is one of the things God give me, just things that going through my head. And then I'm on stage, I'm sitting and all this stuff start coming up. And people are laughing because they got people sitting right next to them with bad breath. And I say the ones breath that stink real bad, they always sneak up behind you. They say, hey, Elijah, you go like, Satan. You turn around real fast and they go, oh, what'd you say? Nothing. Because their breath stinks so bad, I'm going like, this is really bad because even with the teens tell me, as a Sunday school teacher, they say, when the brother was praying for me, the Holy Spirit didn't really hit me. That's why not. He said his breath stunk so bad that I just laid down on the ground and the person gets on top of him, the person still talking to him, And bad breath is one of those things that we talk about. We deal with it in church,
Yes.
but nobody ever wants to talk about it or say that, the elder breath stink or the deacon breath stink or something.
Jesus.
So we never talk about it.
Uh-huh.
And so it's one of those things that we always talk about, even with going to the bathroom. I tell some of the people, look, I say, some of y'all don't need to use church bathroom. and all this stuff is just about watching in the church. I went in the bathroom one time, and I'm talking about, it's like you hit a funk wall. And the person that comes out, and you stand in there, now you caught in there.
Oh, God.
So when you come out, all these other people come up, they think it's you.
Yeah.
And then the person standing there looking at you going like, so it's like everybody blaming you. It's one of those things, and it's just church humor that's going on, and people deal with it all the time, from bad breath to bill collectors to when you first get saved. I say you got the saved, the saver, and the savers. God wants all of us to be saved, so we all get saved, and we love the Lord and all those type of things. Then you go to saver. That's when you start, that's the devil. That's the devil. Now you learn so much about God. Everything's the devil. You judging everybody. Then you go to savers. These people who don't do no wrong. They don't eat, they don't breathe, they don't sleep. They so God. What's that old phrase they have? You so heavenly minded, earthly good. That's the old folks. And you got those folks in the church. And I remember looking at those type of people in the church, and I'm going like, man, this is wild. The new people who got saved, they like Jesus. They welcome everybody. They want everybody saved. Then you got the one when you learn a little bit about God. Now all of a sudden they standing there, and now they so messy. Then you got the one, the saviors, those are religious folks. And those are people that is hard to deal with. So it's just a few things that go through my head. It's so much that I get to when I'm on stage, man. It just
go.
Just like Friday, I was up there, man.
Just go.
And I love it. It's just comedy, man. It's just so, and the church don't think we should laugh.
Wow. No, that's not right. We're going to talk about that another time.
Yes.
Because you're right about it. You guys keep it locked with the Joneses. Next week, same place, same time. Y'all know what to do.
Thank you for watching today's show. If you would like additional information about today's show, call or email us.